And as I begin to transition into my new channel, I want to leave you guys with some interesting updates because I will be doing my videos differently to give you guys a little upgrade. Now, everybody who is a Pisces and your birthday is today, happy birthday. If I missed your birthday yesterday, happy birthday as well. So don't forget to subscribe to Team Pisces right now if you haven't. It's easy to remember. I won't be changing the name. It's going to stay Team Pisces for my other channel. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is Pisces, you were born in a storm, see? And that's why your intuition is unstoppable. Now, I want to bring up the non-fictional story, okay, about how did Pisces come along in the first place? Because if you understand this, and I'm just giving you guys a snippet of what Team Pisces is going to be about. So it's better that I explain it from the beginning to the end. That way you understand what I'm basically trying to say. Okay, so one thing a lot of astrologers, a lot of other channels, they don't talk about enough is how did Pisces come along in the first place? How did it start? Now, for that non-fictional story about Typhon or Typhon, or however you say his name, well, that's what I'm basically referring to. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys. Now, you got to understand the power and the strength of Typhon, okay? That's just what I'm going to call him. If it might be Typhon, but hey, in the chat, let me know if I got it right or am I saying it wrong. Now, we got to look at the hidden meaning of what water represents in astrology. As we know, it is related to the emotions, the subconscious awareness, and the intuition. Now, with Typhon, we know a typhoon, what does it require? Water, okay? And that water of which it moves is potent and it's considered the most powerful, right? Okay, so for a Pisces to be born in that energy, that lets you know why Pisces are the most powerful of the Zodiac. It ain't nothing. Listen, there ain't no other sign that's better than Pisces, bro. No other signs. Get it out of your head. I know you hate to hear that, but it's the truth. So I'm gonna break it down for y'all. What's going on, biker boy? Look, the situation is like this because people don't understand how, even though it was a non-fictional story, but you still have to look at the depictions. Typhon or Typhon, however you say his name, this man, or it wasn't even a man, it was a beast. It had 6 heads, bro. 6 heads. It was super highly aware, but still couldn't catch Pisces. It's cold-blooded. How you gonna be the big, like, bad wolf? How you gonna be someone that's super strong, super powerful, 6 heads, and you couldn't catch 2 fish, bro? Neither could the 11 zodiac signs before us. That's why listen, if that's the case, that's why we are super aware. And then have to go and hide into 2 fish? Come on, bro. And then, you know what's crazy? Even in hindsight, even in plain sight, you can't even, a Pisces can do something in front of you and the security cameras can't even catch the Pisces. It's cold-blooded. See, so I'm going to break it down for y'all, okay? Now, that's the thing. What people aren't saying, they don't talk about the intuition. Nope. And I'm going to tell you why. They don't want you to know your power. They don't want you to know how to use your intuition. They want you to just hear it and then, oh, what's that? And don't never know how to use it. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you why they don't tell you is because your intuition it grows, okay? It grows when the pressure is intense. And that's why I said it's so crazy. In the story of Typhon, you gotta understand, like, it's more of a metaphor than the actual story that happened. It's cold-blooded. Because that of which can't destroy you, you become. See, it's a part of you. Your story is a part of your life. See, it's all about the ending that takes place, not the beginning. See, because you could be chased and then found at the same damn time. It's cold-blooded. That's why you are born a baby and then you become an adult. So each one of them experiences, because Pisces lives in two worlds, the physical and the spiritual. See, so that's why when the Pisces went into the two fish, what do you think happened? Do you think they were born? See, you don't even see the metamorphosis happening even in plain sight. For all you know, we could be reincarnated. You wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. But I'm going to let you guys know, okay? Now, as I mentioned, why do we always find ourselves in chaotic environments? Well, if you're the Typhon, I guess, right? Well, yeah, okay. Now, why are the emotional waves, why are they always high? Why? Oh, because if it was the shallow end, then I guess it wouldn't be nothing to swim in, right? So I obviously got to be powerful enough to go through the waves, in other words. Why is it just one surfer of hey, having that one interest? Oh, I want to go surfing today. Why is it always just one? You don't see 20 people surfing. But hey, I'm doing too much. I already know already. Okay. So let's go to that Typhon metaphor that I was speaking about. Think about Typhon, okay? It's unpredictable for one. It shifts direction suddenly. It carries enormous force. And that's exactly how Pisces intuition works. It's cold-blooded. See, can a Sagittarius do that? Nope. Can Cancer do that? Nope. We're not built the same. So yeah, you can come over here and hate and say, oh, Pisces, that's what you guys do. You think you're all that. Hey, it's just the proof in the pudding. See, even Bill Cosby, we're going to say the same thing. Give credit where credit's due. But you Pisces know they're not going to do that. Now, Biker Boy, I gave you a shout out. At the beginning, I said, what's going on? What's going on, Misty? Welcome. But I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. It's a easy, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Would you say Typhon? Yeah, Typhon. That's his name. It's an easy way to say it. What's going on, Misty? Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody to come to the other channel because that was initially the focus. And like I say, it's probably more Pisces than any other sign that watches my content anyway. So here I'm going to be doing the music, the Zodiac raps, the freestyles, and then I'll be using this channel to promote my other channels. So I feel like this channel pretty much, I'm gonna keep it plain and simple. So as I started this channel, I didn't really know where this channel would take me. As most YouTube content creators, when you start a YouTube channel, you don't really know how it's gonna do. You don't really know if it's gonna so it's a surprise when it actually does show you, okay, that hey, you got a little bit of traction. But it's like my other channel doesn't have as much subscribers or much watch, whatever the situation that comes with it. So that to me doesn't really mean anything because it's like that's not my only focus for doing the content. It's just a passion of mine that I like to talk about things because I know things. So I'm like, hey, why not just make a home for Pisces? So that's going to be our home because here I have certain, even if you're another Zodiac sign and you rock with the content, you can come along as well and subscribe. And like I say, really on there, I'm going to be talking about the help that Pisces needs, because I feel like we have a real strength here. Okay, now another thing is okay, so another thing with Pisces is that we feel the changes in energy before anyone else notices something is wrong. So that's why people need more people like us in the environment. See, especially when it's chaotic. Now, going back to the Typhon situation, what does Typhon mean? Okay, it represents overwhelming emotional force. And I see the gang stalkers have already arrived. Every time I start my damn, sitting in the car, this is all finna change on the other channel. It's not gonna be no more of me sitting in the car. I'm gonna be actually vlogging more out and about, and like new scenery, it's a whole new change on that channel. Okay, this channel, like I say, I had to make some changes or whatnot. So that's just, it is what it is. Now, okay, so with Typhon, okay, now this the part nobody talks about. Okay, now Pisces represents awareness inside the chaos. Another thing is that everybody else is trying to survive the storm. That's cold-blooded. Now, another thing is that Pisces is already reading the currents as it happens, while everybody else is trying to survive the storm. Now that's why I say, like, Pisces is on a whole nother level, man. So the deep truth here is that Pisces intuition isn't weak. Nope. It's actually one of the strongest survival tools in astrology. And because when it comes to the place, we were born in a place where logic doesn't work. We were born in a place where logic doesn't work. See? And that's why Pisces doesn't revert to it. That's why Pisces doesn't even use logic first. And we only apply it when the situation acts of it. But we're not just out here just trying to be logical for what? If it's not if it's not for a particular purpose, why use it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the word we used to say. Now, another thing, appreciate the hearts. Okay, so another thing I'm gonna talk about is I'm gonna break it down for y'all. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna change as well. Appreciate the gift. Appreciate that. Naturally Lane. Appreciate that. Okay, so like in my own way, as you guys know, being a brother, a black man doing this astrology channel, or however you want to say it, I've decided to do my channel in slang. Okay, that's just me. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of people like me that have absolutely no idea of any of this stuff. So it's gonna be more people like me going against people like, oh, the people that use the big words and whatnot. See, those type of people, I know they hate me. They hate me in my channel because you're breaking it down to where someone like me can understand. See, so that's how I'm gonna do it. And it's not to be malicious. It's me to help those that might not understand this at all. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I first came into this, I had no idea what the hell was the houses. I had to learn everything. Everything. Nobody sat there and said, yo, this is this is that, and nope. I had to learn. But let me tell you, everybody learns in their own way. So even as long as when we come together as a collective, as long as you understand how it works, but how you express it in your own way, as long as we all get to the same damn answer, it is what it is. So that's why I tell people, oh, because people might say, well, it all depends on your rising and your moon. It's not just your sun. We know that. But people are still hungry for more. What else? What else? What else? What else? You can't just say, oh, your moon and your rising. If they don't even understand what that means, why would you speak on it? You have to break it down into, listen, you grab a brick of whatever it is and you break it down to You nickel bag and diamond until, hey man, as long as you understand, I'll start with this, man. Hey, when you decide, hey, that's too little of enough for information, or hey, if it's a little too many baby spoonfuls, you ready for the meat, then let me know. See? But I'm only gonna give you supply and demand to you what you can handle, what you can bear. Okay. Now, going further is this, okay? When it comes to me breaking this down, I'm gonna break it down to y'all the story. Okay. Now I've already mentioned somewhat about the, Typhon or whatnot, but I'm gonna go a little more in depth, okay? Because listen, even though it's nonfiction, it still got meaning to it. It still means something. It's something that we can still use today. So the Pisces story, it isn't just about the two fish, you guys, swimming around. So don't take that of whatever astrologer told you that, throw that away. Because that right there is what confuses Pisces into thinking they're weak, or just to have that weak depiction and just walk around and say, yeah, unfortunately, I'm the Pisces, yeah, the two fish swimming around. No, we not doing that. See, we're much more powerful than the way that's explained, okay? Now, another thing is the fact when it comes to Cupid, see, and the mother escaping one of the most powerful monsters ever created, even if it's nonfiction. See, because people don't understand. If you listen, if Typhon being a beast with more than one freaking head, come on, bro. If you got 100, listen, it was depicted for Typhon to have over more than 90 heads. Okay. Just look at the story, because I know a lot of you, oh man, it's not real. It's not real. It's a fake story. Okay, it's nonfiction. We get that. But it still has meaning, because that's a metaphor. Do you know, listen, there's so many different metaphorical terms of a story that you could use and apply it still. Because even though it's nonfiction, it still applies. The metaphor is still used, that other people are other Typhons. It's just the fact that that's what it was back in the story. But hey, when you look out in the real world, you see other Typhons. And this information applies. See? Because yeah, you might come against somebody that is powerful. You don't know, they could be, because listen, we all have rank, believe it or not. And that's in the spirit realm. See? So you might come across somebody that has that rank. But see, you see how I'm explaining something? You have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. What is the rank? What rank am I? See, that's when you got to go and get the services to get it broken down. Because this information, I can't just give it away for free. Do you know, if anybody taught somebody how to get to the moon and they just gave that information out freely, oh yeah, man, just getting you, hey, what you got to buy is, charcoal. They get into this, and then they just give you the information. You know how many damn people be trying to get up there? And even if they made it halfway, it's like, yo, they started building something to do it. Come on, man. And then you got to understand that's the sauce, because listen, if you use everything that I teach you guys and show you can be used. The funny thing is that people do not know how to use it correctly. See? Now I'm gonna get into that. Now, another thing is, so boom, in Greek mythology, there was that monster, okay? Typhon, all right? Now, just understand, this dude wasn't just no regular villain, okay? He was basically like a walking natural disaster. Just like the devil, just looking for something to devour, just looking for some trouble, right? Now, he represented things such as volcanoes, storms, chaos, destruction. Let me ask you this. Why in the world was he after Pisces? Out of everything he could have been looking for, he wanted Pisces. Man, listen, bro. It's just like, bro, isn't that what is happening today? It's the same shit. Every enemy chooses you first as its target, only to get destroyed, only to get confused, only to get discouraged. See, it's like, damn, I really was trying to come after the Pisces, but damn, I couldn't get them. I couldn't fight them. I couldn't get what I wanted. See, because it's like you coming with that bad energy. It can't continue. That cycle has to be ended. You are a storm, my guy, coming after me. You are what? It started as a pattern. You was doing this to other people. You only come to me to be what? Dissolved. See, now here's the thing. Here's the moment where everything goes crazy. Okay, so when Typhon shows up, the whole place goes into a panic mode because they were afraid. Everybody running for their lives. Oh my God, here comes Typhon. What are we gonna do? Man, I'm gonna tell you, even the gods were running. The gods were running from Typhon. Come on now. See? And that, I'm gonna tell you, that's how crazy the situation was. So now, right in the middle of all that chaos, you got Aphrodite and her son Eros. It's cold-blooded. Hey, they said I'm doing too much. I'm trying to get you guys to understand this, okay? So the transformation that happens, okay? So what did Aphrodite and her son Eros, what did they do? They jumped into the ocean and transformed into two fish. Mind you, they went into the ocean. What does the water represent? Emotion, subconscious. I ain't even doing too much, bro. It's cold-blooded here, man. Listen, don't come. I'm not for the weak, bro. It is what it is, bro. Now, if you slow it down, Aphrodite and her son Eros, and this is the transformation now, okay? Keep that in mind. Aphrodite and her son Eros, they jump into the ocean and transform into two fish. See? But here's the part that people skip over. This is what the astrologers are not telling you. They tie themselves together with a rope so they don't get separated by the storm currents. Whole time the Pisces is the damn storm, and it's much more. The storm that Pisces is way worse than Typhon, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all scared of, listen, y'all enemies that y'all scared of, you really supposed to be scared of the damn Pisces. The Pisces is way much more powerful, bro. If we the ones that's destroying the storms, what is Typhon? Nothing. But I'm gonna continue because I ain't done with y'all last. I'm finna listen. I'm finna put a. I can't say that, but yeah, continue. I'm gonna continue. Okay. All right. So now think about this for a second. Okay. The monster represents chaos. Okay. The ocean represents emotions and the subconscious, as I stated. In Pisces survives by moving with the current instead of fighting it. Man, you know what? I'm done, bro. Man, listen, bro. If you want more, subscribe to Team Pisces, and I'll let y'all know more. But I'm not finna just get this all the way on Certified Real. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch